The trailer is here. Hey, we have the trailer finally for Cobra Kai Season 5. Listen, it kind of came early because no one really knew if the show was going to premiere earlier, like in September or October or so, like we were speculating, or if they were going to keep to New Year's Eve or New Year's Day like they did the last couple of seasons.
Yeah.
So we hoped that maybe we could see it as early as possibly even September, in which case we'd start getting trailers now.
We thought that was a pipe dream.
We did. We thought, like, very unlikely. Chances are, don't get too excited. Just because they had season 5 already filmed doesn't necessarily mean they're going to rush it out, right? Why not? Why break tradition?
They enjoy toying with us.
They do.
Let's face it.
But no, we got exactly what we wanted here. We got an early September release. For those of you who don't know. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, September 9th is the official date. That's not guesswork, that's not like a rumor. It's officially September 9th. That's it.
Woo.
So unless Netflix changes something, which I don't think they will. I mean, it's already shot and ready to go pretty much. So
they're losing a lot of subscribers, so they got to do something.
Yeah, they're losing a lot of subscribers. So you know what? That's a good point. That's probably why they're probably thinking, look, a lot of people are bailing on us each and every hour of the day.
Yeah.
Let's hurry up and give them something good. And frankly, this is why I'm not unsubscribing from Netflix.
Exactly.
Because we're not going to be without our Cobra Kai.
Oh, hell no.
All right, so we just watched the trailer, you guys. Didn't even know it was going to be dropping. This is cool. This is the first trailer for Cobra Kai Season 5. Voice of Reason is my co-host. Let's start with her. What did you think?
Oh, my word. So things are a-brewing. I was so excited with the scenes with Chozen when he tells Terry Silver, I'm gasoline. Wow. Hello.
Yeah. If those of you who have not seen it, we'll spoil a minute here.
Yeah.
Our predictions were spot on. Yeah, it's just a trailer. Our predictions were spot on about how they were going to create an intense rivalry between Chozen and Terry Silver.
Yep.
Now, it's not really fair for me to say that yet because we only have that one quick moment in the trailer.
But it was intense.
Yeah, it was great. And if you haven't seen it, or if maybe you don't remember for some reason.
Go watch.
Yeah, when Terry Silver, well, after this video, they should watch our video
yes.
first.
Oh, yes.
When Terry Silver tells Daniel and Chozen, and he's talking to Daniel, Chozen's just there. But he tells him, he says, you bet you're playing with fire, Danny boy. Then Chozen literally steps up physically, kind of gets in his face a little bit. And he says, and I am the gasoline. That is great. I love that. That is awesome. Probably the best little clip to represent where I'm sure these two are going.
Yeah.
They're going to make these two. Remember how I said in a previous video that you don't need a long time to create an incredible grudge match between two characters.
Yeah. You did say that.
I did. A couple of quick scenes does it.
Yep.
And let me jump over to Halloween for a second. A lot of people are talking about how in the Halloween franchise, it's going to take a while to build up an iconic character like Loomis or like Laurie Strode to be Michael's, enemy, Michael's key enemy. And I totally disagree. Those grudges were created in one movie. Mm-hmm. In fact, they were created in a few scenes. It does not take long, you guys, in my opinion.
Yeah, not if it's done well.
No, a great rivalry can come about in like 20 seconds. And then, you feed it a little bit later with a couple more good scenes. But that's all you really need to make it intense. This trailer alone, in the couple of little scenes that talked about a Terry Silver versus Chozen rivalry, have already made clear to me that you can make their grudge match more intense than Johnny's and Daniel's ever was, if you want, right?
Yeah.
Because it is fucking personal. And
it is on.
Let me make a quick statement, too, before we get into more points about the trailer. When two people don't necessarily have a rivalry or a problem with each other because of a lot of different things. You push each other's personal buttons just a little bit in the right way.
Yeah.
That's it. It's on. You know what I mean? All you have to do, you come across just the right way. Think about it. You ever been at a party or been anywhere social?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
And you meet someone in 2 seconds in, you're like, I could punch this guy right in the fucking balls right now. Yes. I don't even know. Like they just say everything wrong to just light up every little bit inside you. And then you can have a friend who's done all kinds of stupid shit over the years and you don't care. You're like, that's all right. That's how he is. So that's what I think they're going to do here. I think they're going to make clear that Terry is pressing all Chozen's buttons and that Chozen's going to be a serious enough in-your-face threat to Terry, unlike Daniel. Right? He's going to be more...
He's not messing around.
No, Chozen flew all the way here from Okinawa.
So it's safe to say he's all in.
Yes, he's all in. If I were Chozen, I would make that my catchphrase throughout every time he threatens Terry, which I think will be a lot.
Yeah.
Every time he threatens Terry, he should be like, I flew all the way in from Okinawa, motherfucker. 10-hour flight, whatever it is.
I don't think Chozen swears, but
I think he just insinuated that he's gonna look. Yes, he curses. All right, he curses.
you think?
Damn it! What does he say in Back to the Future?
Damn it, George, swear.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. So anyway, look, this was so cool. So in the trailer, let's go back to the trailer here. We have Chozen. Yeah. He kind of gets in Terry's face and says, and I am the gasoline. He's making very clear, like, you think, yeah, we're playing with fire, all right. I'm going to be the one. I will fuck you up.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yes.
Daniel kind of standing back. I really want to see Daniel just go apeshit.
Uh-huh.
That's why I loved the scene in season 4 where he fought those hockey guys.
Yeah.
After they started talking about fucking Amanda on the ass.
Oh my God, they didn't say that.
Well, it was implied. I thought that
I'm always having to correct you on these things.
Well, I think that this is a very good thing to see. Chozen lighting it up and getting furious.
Yeah.
Even though we still see Daniel kind of hanging back. Daniel doesn't know how to be like a really in-your-face threat very often.
This is true.
Hockey guys are one example where he did get in Johnny's face really well in season 2 when he showed up at Johnny's dojo like the 800th time.
Yeah, Daniel embraces the Miyagi-Do defense only thing. I think that even before he met Mr. Miyagi, Daniel was very defensive all the time. He doesn't really have strong offensive skills in any of this. So bringing someone in like Chozen, that's like the whole purpose of Chozen being there, because Daniel needs someone strong in offense, and Johnny is off in Mexico. So he's filling in a gap that is much needed. Otherwise, Daniel's not going to be as strong going after Silver.
You know what I think too? I think the that move that Chozen taught Daniel in season 3, which did come back up in season 4 a couple times. There was talk about it. We saw him start to do it on Johnny.
Yeah.
Daniel did it on Johnny. I think they set that move up in a big way, because as things get more and more intense here and the stakes continue to increase. Don't forget, we have Kreese in jail now.
Yeah.
Kreese is in jail.
Yep.
Probably for the rest of his life. Well, the charges would be the rest of his life.
Right.
So I think the stakes are really increasing a lot, and that's why it was important for the show to introduce a move that can be lethal, because I think we are getting more and more into lethal territory here.
Yeah.
And I bet we will end up seeing a showdown between Chozen and Terry, where Chozen does use that move, or at least starts to, and then maybe they'll back it up or something. But it won't surprise me at all if that move becomes the way to finalize this whole thing, to really bring this whole arc.
I think Chozen will also bring in some moves that we have not yet seen, because he still has a lot of knowledge and background from his his years and years and years of karate. He's got things Okinawan style that Terry Silver's never seen and won't be prepared to counter. So this could get really interesting.
There isn't a move you got that I can't counter. Your teacher's shit. It's Mike Barnes' quote.
Yeah.
And I forget who in the audience, but one of us were going back and forth about that quote and how funny it is. Yeah, forgive me, guy. I forget who that was, but that was such a great line that we were saying how that's like the greatest line.
Yeah.
It's so inside baseball for karate. There's not a move you got that I can't counter. You know what I mean?
Yep, that was good.
It's such a funny thing to say. But it was so Mike Barnes. Anyway.
Yeah. And then we have to talk about Johnny going after Miguel in Mexico. There were some good scenes there too.
What was good about it? I mean, it was fine, but it was nothing shocking to me.
Well, no, but I mean, first we're going to see that this is going to play out in typical Johnny fashion, where he didn't tell Robby that they were going after Miguel. Robby apparently thinks that they're doing like a trip together, and doesn't find out till they get there. That's what it looks like in the trailer.
Typical Johnny.
And then in typical Johnny fashion, they're donning FBI t-shirts to go look for Miguel. And he's kicking ass and using his classic move. But the scene with Robby, there's this quick scene with Robby and Miguel where they're like almost going at each other. We'll never be friends. So clearly there's going to be a lot of tension there. So we'll see how that resolves, if it does. But towards the end of the trailer, am I wrong? It looked like they must have brought Miguel back because there was a fight scene. I think it was between Miguel and Robby, and it looks like it is outside in the courtyard of the apartment.
Yeah, I caught that too.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely say that's right. It was in the courtyard of the apartment. They are fighting. It doesn't look like there's like a nice sparring or anything like that. Why would they do it there?
Yeah, no clues though as to Miguel's father. We didn't see, right? We didn't see any hints of a character that could be identified as Miguel's father yet.
No, they definitely stayed away from all that. So that's too bad. But I think that's probably good because we're going to get at least 1 or 2 more trailers, right?
Oh yeah, I'm not expecting everything in this first trailer. I'm just really excited about it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I know that the Johnny having them in the FBI outfits was funny, except all I can think is, geez, it's happening again to Robby. And I guess that's good storytelling, but after Robby was crying at the end of season 4, and he's hugging his dad and everything, the last thing I want to see is Johnny fucking him over again. And pretending it's a father-son trip, and then he puts him in he's putting his kid in harm's way. He puts him in an FBI outfit. Yeah. In Mexico. Are you kidding me? You know how easy it is to get in trouble in Mexico?
I know that certain parties in Mexico might just shoot them dead without asking
questions.
Are you
kidding? Johnny's being a terrible.
So that might not be a great move there.
No, once again, if I'm Robby, I get the impression again that my dad is only really willing to spend time with me if it with Miguel being first.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope that they can improve that a little bit, because I think we're all rooting for that relationship. Robby needs his dad and he needs some stability, and Johnny really wants to provide that, and then he keeps getting into these situations where some kind of situation with Miguel pulls him away from Robby, just like it did when Robby was in juvie and Johnny was supposed to go visit him and then opted to stay at the hospital at the request of Miguel's grandmother. Yeah. So I hope that they can, bring these two together, because that's what we're all rooting for.
Look, I don't impregnate anybody, okay? I have always been very much against my semen leading to the production of a child. I just don't think it's the right way to go.
Right now?
But if I did have a kid, like Johnny does, I would make that kid first and stop all that. Because honestly, right now, as much as Miguel needs Johnny, fucking Robby needs Johnny. And I'm a little disappointed that it's the show, so you're not going to have a show if Johnny just says, hey, Robby, let's just hang out all summer. That's not really a show. I wouldn't tune in.
Well, and he made a promise to Carmen. I mean, he's going to go get Miguel.
Yeah, but you sit down, Robby, and you go, look, listen, I'm going on a mission. I got to do this.
Come with me.
Something. But again, he's putting him in harm's way. I know that's not the focus of the show. The happier times are when Chozen's going to be whipping Terry Silver's ass.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be so much fun. You know what I noticed, though, in this whole trailer, the only shots of Kreese were from season 4, the old footage.
Yeah.
We got 0 new footage of Kreese.
So far.
So I wonder if that's just because they're holding off on it for later trailers, if they want to keep us guessing and having conversations like this one.
Yeah, I think it'll come up later. There was also another very, very brief scene, no words, but just an image, and it just broke my heart, of Tory just gazing at her trophy. And you can see that she feels very conflicted and disappointed because she knows that there was cheating involved on the part of the ref. So that just broke my heart for her, because that tournament and that trophy meant so much more to her than probably anybody else that was there.
Yeah, after all the bullying she's received from Sam Larusso over those 3 seasons, I really would like for her to have a nice win, and now even that got taken from her. Poor Tory. Tory and Robby really are, although you could easily say that like those two are very confident and they're good looking and all this shit, they get shit on more than anybody on this show.
Yeah.
Armand gets more respect from people than either Robby or Tory. Really, seriously, I'm not even kidding. A couple of good-looking kids who are like phenomenal at karate, and yet every time they have a win, it turns out to be a loss.
Yeah,
every time.
That's a good point.
I'm the troll. I'm very eloquent.
Yes, you are.
I make a lot of great points. Anyway, guys, listen. You probably enjoyed this video if you're still with us, so please click like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Come on, we're having a blast. We're gonna have so much fun all summer long. We're gonna be talking Cobra Kai. Look at this. Cobra Kai is September. Then in October we get Halloween Ends, and then in November we get Creed 3.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have so much to talk about this fall.
That's a lot of stuff. And in December, I'm just gonna be miserable. I'm gonna be like, I'm like coming off a big sugar high or something. So anyway, guys, just like, subscribe, do the whole thing, click the bell, comment. Our comment section is the best fucking comment section there is. I swear, I'm not even making that up. We have awesome comments. Yep. So let us know your ideas. We're a bunch of freaks in the comment section. Come join us. We'll see you guys tomorrow.